Hi everybody and welcome back to another episode of Thronebreaker, the Witch of Tales, here with Meve in the heights of Mahakam, nearing the end, hopefully the end, because it's just awesome, awesome? I was going to say awful, and windy, and chilly, and cold, and just not very nice to be. So let's go up here, we might see Brother Hugh, who's probably not very impressed with us at the end of this. Oh, there's a wyvern. Oh, he's eating a dwarf, that's not good. That's not sporting of you, Mr. Wyvern. That's not very friendly of you. Suddenly, a piercing shriek came from above. Giving no chance to react, a large creature swooped down from the sky and plucked up an unfortunate infantryman. His blood was splattered across the snow, leaving a crimson trail straight to the beast's nest. 10 and 4, but he's going to have some abilities, I guarantee it. He's not going to be like your standard dude. Alright. Knickers, get out. It's fine. I'm interested to try my new cards if I get them too. You know, I only need one of you. There it is, Regiment Drummers 1. I don't need 3 of you guys though, because Barnabas is good. If I had a bomber, that would be awesome, but there's one. Oh, Jesus. Oh, it's a standard battle too, isn't it? It's not like a round spawn a harpy you can... Jesus. Okay, you know, you have to die, sir. Let's do that. Damage him straight up. We need a bomber.
Watch your heads.
That's awesome. We're going to take him out straight away. Greedy forktail, you're going down. Go on down. Burn. Burn. Damn it. Not slizzards. Burn. Fuck it. That's not what I wanted. Where's the guy? This guy.
The shank.
Now burn, please. He's so close to dying. He needs to die this turn though. Burn! Jesus Christ. Oh, I can use Gabor.
Alright.
Thank fuck for Gabor. Get out of here. Fine. I don't care about the rest. I can lose this round quite happily. He's resilience too. Okay, he's past near. Ah, shit. Yeah, I should lose this round. Forgot about this guy being resilient, so that sucks. You are creepy. So is Knickers, but Knickers is hurt. Fuck. Damn, so I'm starting with a 9-point deficit. Raynard, you kind of suck, dude. Although you got a lot of hit points, so I'll give it to you. Oof. Oh, I gotta stop doing that. Right, let's do some golden froth. Okay, it's fine. Because Knickers is permanent resilience, so if I can keep Knickers alive... Ooh, that's not good. That's really not good.
Without hesitation.
I need to win this round. I can't lose any more rounds. Damn it. Slizzard. I'll do this though. It's good. Right. Still have you, so I'm going to keep you. Let's play Raynard.
Company! Forward march!
Okay. I just need to play one more card. It could be a bomber.
Hey.
Yeah, it's better. Would have been better if you could have boosted Knickers, but hey, what are you going to do? Pass, please. Right, let's do this shit. He's got one more card than me though. But I have Knickers, who's up to 5. Here we go, bombers. Awesome. Okay, I need to play you straight away, and you. Let's play the Regiment Drummer.
Left, right, left.
Because he's got a snooze on his ability. fucking die.
The chase is on!
Oh, I got another regiment drummer. Awesome.
Again and again and again.
That's so good. That's the combo you want, man. Oh, Slither's not good though. Gas gone? Awesome.
And just when you thought things were about to get dull.
Let's play you at the back. Lovely. Lovely, boys. Ooh. Okay. That's what we like. Oh, another one. Jesus. Okay, might as well use you then.
Looking to dance, mate?
So far, so good. Ooh. Right. There were 2 units in the battle 1. Damage the highest unit on the battlefield by up to 15. To boost the lowest unit by... Oh my god, that's such a good play. Hold on, no. I need to use that. Damn, that's a play right there. Knickers, you beast. Wow. What a dick move. I'm going to save your ability though.
Knock out one of your teeth.
Save your ability until he plays another card. There we go. Oh, never mind. Save it. Lovely. Play a normal card, you bastard. Or don't. That's also fine. Alright, fuck, I gotta do it then. Fast, son. Damn, this is getting shit on. Nice try. Nice try. But not good enough, Forktail man. Get all that shit. Get I'm nowhere near being able to afford any upgrades, so that's fine. I'm not actually too worried. Alright. Let's go, let's go into the wee bowl. The wee arena, it looks like, with this question mark. Valley of Ancestors. What the fuck is this gathering all about? Oh, hello. Dear son, if you've opened the family tomb, it can only mean your father has passed and now rests in peace beside me. Please do not grieve, for this is the way of life, always has been and always will be. You'll hear of this family now. It won't be an easy undertaking, but fret not. I set aside a sizable sum for this very day. You'll find it where we used to watch the sunset. May your fortune be long and bright, your mum, Varvarka. Oh. A treasure map. I do like it, the treasure. Oh, come on, Meve. No, down here.
Meve now witnessed a sorry sight. A mass funeral for miners killed due to a tragic convergence of events. Their lead caskets lay upon the snow, wreaths of hop cones laid upon them in turn. The mourners waited for the diggers to finish. The digging was tough, for the ground was frozen. As the crunch and thud of picks and shovels continued, the dead miner's foreman scrambled onto a boulder to make a speech. Angry shouts and loud booing stopped him.
You knew it! You knew they'd smell vapors, but you ordered them to keep digging till it blew up in their faces!
Make the daily quota whatever the cost, eh?
You've blood on your nuts, whore son!
A mourner then picked up a chunk of frozen ground and threw it at the foreman. Blood spurted from the gash that appeared on his forehead. The first dirt chunk was followed by another, then by a rock, a brick. Meve
Uh-oh.
realized that if she did not intervene, the foreman stood to be stoned to death.
Intervene.
Something had to be done quickly. Meve saw this clearly. She spurred her mount and rode into the cemetery, pushing through the throng, then stopping before the
This will
foreman.
get me in trouble, this is.
Shielding him from further blows.
Calm yourselves! Silence! His guilt cannot be decided here. It must!
Before Meve could finish her plea, a large rock thrown from the crowd struck her bosom, nearly knocking her from her saddle. Upon seeing this, her Lyrian escort lowered spears and drew swords and rushed at the angry mourners.
Shino Kren!
Isbel cried out. Her hands began to radiate
God damn, Isbel.
light that blinded both dwarves and Lyrians alike.
Have you lost your minds, all of you together? Not had your fill of misfortune yet? Lower your arms at once.
Whether the power of Isbel's magic or the force of her appeal had the greater effect is difficult to say for certain. Either way, both sides suddenly lost the desire to fight. Meve breathed a sigh of relief, aware that if not for Isbel's intervention, a great amount of blood would have been spilled at that cemetery.
Knew there'd be a stink cause of this. Well, we may have gotten a wee bit carried away. 'Tis good you brought back some order. Knew there'd be a stink cause of this.
Interesting. Alright, so I didn't actually get anything for that, but what can you do? There's the dead folktale. I wonder if Brewer's going to be pissed about that. He's probably pissed about me looting all this treasure on the side of the road. Okay, there's a question mark up here.
The Lyrians
Oh, here we go.
ascended the highest section of the Mahakam
Oh, Christ.
range.
White death.
Snow crunched under their boots, cold air stung their lungs, and the wind snapped at their cloaks. Meve wiped sweat from her brow and turned to Raymond.
There! By the rocks! We shall...
We
The
shall.
rest of her words were drowned out by a powerful blast. The entire mountain rumbled with a low, vibrating roar. The sound grew louder, echoing off the rocks, splitting their ears. The Lyrians looked around, disoriented. Few heard Gabor's warning.
Dinna just stand there! Get behind the rock! Quick! Hurry!
Meve followed the dwarf's gaze. And
Oh,
cried
fucking
out in
avalanche.
terror. The snow stuck to the mountainside had started to slide down the slope, sending up mists of icy dust. Before she could react, the white torrent knocked her to her knees, crushing her and smothering her into the ground. All she felt after that was all-encompassing cold and fear. Meve survived. The dwarves who ran to the Lyrians' rescue dug her out of the snow in time.
Jesus.
Some of her soldiers were not so lucky. The Queen looked
Thanks,
at their
game.
bodies,
Just give you a kick in the nuts, eh?
frozen. Next to them lay dead horses, demolished wagons. The losses were enormous. Meve
You're
wiped
telling
her
me.
cheek. Her tears burned her frozen skin. Gabor spoke a while with the leader of the Mahakam Guard Patrol that had come to their rescue. His face was dour.
What? What have you learned?
I tell you all in good time. But first, you need a warm drink, good victuals.
No, Gabor. I need to find out what in blazes happened here.
Well, it was an avalanche.
Of course it was an avalanche. I'm no fool. But what caused it? What was that noise?
Signal horns. Ours.
So you brought this snow down on us. Dwarves!
Well, aye, but, unawares.
Explain, in brief.
See, we clean our mount regularly. The way men folk shovel snow off their roofs. Otherwise, the whole shebang would come tumbling down on our heads. When snow's gathered deep enough, we blast our horns to cause a controlled avalanche. Then we need to, sweep up a wee bit and the road's safe.
All well and good, but why did you decide to clean up right as I was passing through?
Wondering that myself. Schedule says next cleaning should have been a week from now. But someone asked the route to be cleared earlier.
Who?
Meve, I'll tell you. But first, promise you'll...
Who?
Hey. Owain ep Clenvok, the Nilfgaardian emissary. Must have found out you'd be going through.
The bastard. Reynard! Reynard!
But wait! Wait! I understand you're a wee bit upset, you've every right. But you'll never prove Owain meant you harm. The sly weasel will make sure he didn't dirty his own paws.
Motherfucking
I've no
Nilfgaardians.
scruples. I'll find him and kill him.
And then? How'd you tell that tale to Bruven? Meve, you're justly taught, but for the love, just this once, let it go. Or you'll leave Mahakam with me a scrap to show for it.
Moments later, scouts reported Owain was camped to the north of the accident.
No.
Meve had to decide how much she was willing to risk to get her revenge on the Imperial emissary.
No. Well, I did lose every fucking thing, so thanks. Game.
By the elder sideburns, I'd no notion anyone was in the Vale. Nilfgaardian said the road was clear. Ah, horsons. What a mess. I'm so sorry. With all my heart. What a mess.
God damn it. Thanks.
Nilfgaardian said the road was clear.
Thanks, game, for that
Ah, horsons.
simple offering.
There, my lady.
Whispered one of the scouts.
Left of the path.
Meve squinted. The Nilfgaardians had taken shelter from the falling snow under a rocky outcropping. The smell of roasting meat wafted from their campfire, and echoes of laughter could be heard. The black-clad soldiers had reason to celebrate. They had just decimated Meve's company without even drawing their weapons. Meve's gaze caught something else. A metal container into which the Nilfgaardians tossed bones once they'd been gnawed clean. It looked strangely familiar.
No.
Only after a moment did the Queen understand it was an overturned Lyrian helmet dug out of the snowy grave of one of her men.
The Horsons.
Meve hissed.
They'll pay for this.
Meve, asking you last time, keep a cool heat.
Whispered Gabble.
You want vengeance? I get it. But think of the cost. If so much as a hair gets plucked from Owain's head, Bruver will never forgive you. And you can kiss any hope of aid goodbye.
Silence followed. Finally to be broken by one of the scouts.
Milady, what's the order? Do we attack?
God damn it.
No.
Said the Queen after long deliberation.
But milady, they...
I know what they did. And that I shall never forget nor forgive.
Said Meve, placing a hand on her scout's shoulder.
But breaking Dwarven law only plays into the Nilfgaardian's hand, causing us to lose allies and our chance for victory.
Meve brushed the snow from her trousers and straightened her spine.
Avenge our comrades we shall. Not here, but in the fields of Lyria and Rivia.
The Lyrians resumed their march with heavy, beleaguered steps. Their path still piled high with the snow brought down by the Nilfgaardians.
That's so shitty. So shitty. I don't even want the game's loot anymore. Fuck it.
While passing the mining settlement of Kolstock, Meve heard the sounds of battle.
I don't care anymore, dwarves.
Expecting she would see monsters swarming dwarves, the Queen set off at a gallop to the rescue. Her braid blew about in the wind like a banner, showing her men in which direction to attack. The dwarves she saw, however, were not engaged in a battle against Shaelmars and Barbigazes. No, they were going at one another. Luckily, no weapons had yet been drawn, but given that dwarves have hands the size of bread loaves, this did not necessarily mean there would be no deaths.
Aye, lads!
Roared Gabor Zigrin.
What's this foolishness? Calm the hell down, damn it!
Gabor's intervention proved successful. The dwarves limited themselves to verbal jousting. Meve, who was no stranger to barrack room talk, nonetheless turned crimson at the dwarves' cursing. Piecing together the obscenities, Meve concluded they were debating an old quarrel about the height of a certain mountain, or rather of the twin peaks atop it. One of them lay in the territory of Clan Dahlberg, while the other in the Hoogs land. Each family felt their peak was the highest, all measurements indicating the contrary being total fabrications.
Queen,
Started Gabor, nervously chewing his moustache.
they're asking if you, as yin impartial and a fair-minded wench to boot, wouldn't you wish to settle their idiot squabble once and for all?
Meve knew well that this type of age-old quarrel could
God.
easily end in bloodshed, so she resolved to help. Representatives of the two clans gave her a strange mechanism she was to use to measure elevation. All that was left was for the Queen to button her coat up to the neck and scale the twin peaks.
Time to end this cloaked feud once and for all.
Oh, really? Really? We're measuring fucking mountains now. God damn it. Oh, here we are.
When she and her force had traveled half the way to the first, she heard a long roar that made snow shells detach and descend.
Troll.
Without waiting for her scouts to return with reports, Meve drew her sword.
It's a troll. It has to be a troll, right? Slizzards? No way. Fighting on a steep mountain slope is no easy task. The Illyrians struggle to find solid footing in the snow. Propped up by their spears, their eyes squinting under ice-speckled brows. Whereas the beast, they move with ease, leaping from rock to rock, long talons scraping menacingly along the stone. Shortened battle. That's a one-rounder. We got one round, one shot, one opportunity. Would you capture or let it slip? Oh, that's right. Everyone's just depressed as shit as well. Fuck. Oh, fuck me. That's good. Bombers and these two dudes. It's actually not a bad combination. Yeah, fuck it. Skizzards.
They're flying!
Oi, there be skizzards, there's. Okay.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Ah, haha, I have armor, son. Oh, fuck you. Do you want to say that shit?
This could hurt. The chase is on!
Alright, we're doubled up. Is that allowed? Are we allowed to double up? Ow. Motherfucker, man. Get rid of him. That's better. Ow, Jesus. Can you guys not do that?
Quite the clever little...
Watch your heads!
What? Suck that. Jesus Christ. See these fucking things?
I think you'll really like this one.
Ah. I don't play around, son.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target. Got a death wish?
Boom. That's actually good for me too.
Favorite bit of lamb? The shank.
Let's try to this one. Oof. That's how we do it. Boom, baby. That's how we do it. Winner, winner.
Take those measurements and let's be gone from this place.
It was getting a bit dicey there at the start. It was a bit hairy, wasn't it? But all's well that ends well.
Valyrians managed to repel the monsters and
There's
reach both
Gabor,
peaks.
I think.
Upon each,
I'm dwarfist.
Meve ordered her men to take the measurements. While waiting, she admired the breathtaking view of the Mahakaman Massif. The dwarven contraption left no room for doubt. The peak within the Dahlberg clan territory was 2 feet higher than that within Hoog territory.
Shame, Hoog.
Gabor was clearly displeased with the results.
Damn it all! I'd hoped you'd prove Brewer's clan was in the right. He'd have been content to see the Dahlbergs knocked down a peg or two, and possibly he'd have been more inclined to help you.
Said the dwarf in frustration. Then, after a pause, he added,
Although, only you saw what the device showed, Queen. Perhaps you could, recalibrate the results a wee bit?
Fuck it.
Alas, no matter the result I give, half the dwarves will be displeased.
said the Queen, after considering.
Thus, if we err in taking the measurements, no great harm will be done, and the benefit to us could be significant.
Gabor
Agreed.
just nodded in agreement. The Queen issued the relevant orders and took the 4 in the march down the mountainside.
We lied. Yeah, give me my fucking stuff back. This goddamn avalanche took off me. Also, this is where this treasure is, isn't it? Hell yes it is. I knew it would be here. Okay, Isabel. Nice. I have all the gold now too. I'm still not, but feeling better now about life. Hi, we dwarves.
The dwarves of both clans had been waiting with bated breath for the expedition's return and report. As soon as Meve announced the results, the Hoogs rolled barrels of beer out into the square and began to celebrate. Naturally, the Dahlbergs were disappointed, yet they accepted Meve's results as fact. At last, they had come to trust her.
Bad decisions there, ladies and gentlemen. Because I straight up lied. That's what I do. That's what I do. Tell we fibs. Like we dwarfs. Right, there's a question mark up here, I believe.
Frostbite, you'd best avail yourself of some onion juice. Even better if you had a wee nip of vodka. Oh, snorters are frozen solid. Not just those in my beard. One down my nose too. Once we're neath carbon, we'll find our way to the tavern. Set our arses down by the fire. Sip mugs of mulled wine. Once we're neath carbon.
Okay. This is like the final.
As Meve neared Langbridge, she ordered her bugler to announce her arrival, then retired to her tent to freshen up. Gascon was already inside, awaiting her.
I do not seem to recall summoning you.
In that case, I must tell you to fret not. Nothing wrong with your memory. I've come with no agenda. Spontaneously, call it, to chat.
Then I propose you leave. Just as spontaneously, call it. I must don fresh clothes. I'm to see the Elder soon, and I'd prefer to not smell of horse sweat.
Doubt it'd make much difference to him. And be assured, I know what I speak of. When last we met, I found myself standing downwind of him. A pungent experience.
Well, you were saved the experience of his breath. So pungent I thought I might faint.
Well, to revive you, pinch you awake, I'm sure would be quite a pleasure.
Gascon, I beg your pardon. Ugh, I shall have nightmares now.
Not tonight. For I fear you might not sleep at all. You see, there's something you ought to know. And decidedly before you meet with Brewer. The sites we cleared of beasts, I ferreted a bit. Noted something peculiar. Any notion what it was?
None. The monumental dwarven architecture, perhaps?
Bones, my dear Meve. Dwarven bones. Now, guess what I found on them?
Wait, don't dare give me any hints. Bite marks.
Of course. After all, they'd been gnawed clean of all flesh by monsters, incidentally making it quite easy to spot other markings. Ones made by axes and swords. To be certain, I showed the bones to our medics, and they confirmed my conclusion.
Meaning what? That the entire clan, the Fuchses,
did not perish due to an invasion of beasts from the depths. The monsters merely ate the bodies and occupied empty homes. Now, I shared my discovery with Gabor, and guess what he did? He panicked. He started to squirm, babble nonsense. I wager my right arm he's hiding something.
blast. Overly eager to aid us from the start he was. I might have sent something. I shall have him summoned at once.
Shit.
And I thank you, Gascon. I won't forget this.
Minutes later, Gabor stood before the Queen. At first, he tried to mislead her with evasive answers, but as her pointed questions demolished one clumsy excuse after another, he had to give in.
Oi. As King Desmond said after a hefty squirt in his hose, we can't sweep this under the rug.
If you think I welcome jests in this moment, you err. My fingers itch to summon the hangman.
Right. So. 'Tis true. I misled you. On our clan elder's orders. Supposed to make sure you destroyed Burr's Rump and Davor's Abyss thoroughly enough to leave nae a trace.
What? Why? What did they wish to hide?
They was home to the Fuchses, our mortal enemies. They'd been a boiling our heinies for ages, thumbing their noses, taking what they want when they want, and the Elder-in-Chief didn't gie a ploughing whit. So to stop them, our clan, we did the unpardonable. The Ziggurin elders saw their chance and they...
Gods. So you were responsible for the deaths of all those dwarves?
Me? I didn't raise a finger. Tried to stop them, in fact.
No witnesses
Jesus.
survived. Meaning you must
That's rough.
have murdered the entire clan. How?
Queen, you sure you...
I am. And you should be sure to answer in full, omitting no detail.
A few years back, we got pummeled by a horrendous winter. Stone-breaking frosts, whiteout storms, avalanches. Made travelling a painful form of suicide. Hunger drove beasts out of their dens. Pass was covered in the filth. Got to where they paced right outside the walls. Fuchses fought a hard, bloody fight to keep the critters out of Davor's Abyss. Lost near every axe-wielding dwarf they had. Only survivors had to winter at Burr's Rump. Our elders felt such an opportunity wouldn't knock again. After killing the town's meagre guard, they set fire to it and barricaded the gates. They didn't stand a chance.
Bastards. How in the world did the truth go undiscovered?
Once it were over,
Need all the questions
walls
and the
opened
answers.
gates. Before they'd lit their pipes, starving beasts came crawling out of the pass. The stank of dead flesh were strong. Zigrins who came back from that never were the same. If you'd only gandered their gaze when they had us all take a vow of silence. And then...
You invented that blarney about primeval monstrosities the Fuchses had awoken by mining too deep. A riveting tale, and one with a moral to boot.
Aye. But the elders worried Bruver would suspect something all the same. That's why they wanted you to destroy all the evidence.
Repugnant. You claim not to have taken part, but neither did you do anything to stop the massacre.
What was it to do exactly? The elders had decided. Nae a dwarf would listen to me.
You might have informed the Elder-in-Chief. The guilty would have been punished.
The guilty? You didn't ken Bruver. He'd punish the whole clan. Women, children, nae exceptions. Meve, Queen, I'm begging you. He canna ever learn of this. Aye, I want a hack flame too when I think what the elders done. The t'other way would bring but more pain and death.
Oh shit.
I need to consider what's right.
I
Meanwhile,
think he's right
Gaston,
though.
make sure Gabor remains our guest.
Of course. I'll let you know if he so much as rolls his eyes towards an escape route.
Oh, Gabor. Jesus Christ. So is this the part where it tells me how good I've done? No, it's going to let me talk to him. Alright. Do you know what? We need to... That's heavy, man. That's heavy shit. That's heavy, doc. I think we need to process that. Figure out what the hell we're going to do with Brewer right there. Oh, boy. God damn it, Gabor, and I liked you so much too. Alright, let's think about it. Let's compose ourselves, and next time we will talk to the man in chief himself. Oh, boy.